So I wanted to start off today with this, my story. We all have a reason that may have drawn you or interested you in uh, learning about essential oils. For me, I share because I care, and it is really 100% about the education. So here's my story. My journey started a long time ago when I was 4. Why? Because I was diagnosed with asthma and allergies at the age of 4 when I was hospitalized. At that point, my mom went on a natural mission. But we were a family of 7. My dad's work was sometimes off and on. And so, to be honest, we didn't have the information then that we even have now. But even so, we ripped out all the carpets, we got rid of all the feather pillows, we got rid of stuffed animals. But regardless of all of that, I still wound up on asthma medication every day of my life from the age of 40 till the age of 44. And it is laden with steroids. That's what asthma medication is, the foundation, the base of asthma medication. So life goes on, medicines change, but regardless of all of that, I was literally on medication every single day of my life for asthma and allergies. And fast forward later, get married, wind up in an abusive relationship, wind up going through a divorce when my kids are teenagers, and now I find myself financially, I'm worried about how am I going to take care of my health and get myself straight and be able to make ends meet with 2 teenage children. And so that's kind of where my journey started. I was older, I had decided that's it. Even though I had kind of been on a natural course for most of this time, I had not been able to get myself off of medication, which was my main goal when I was introduced to the essential oils. So obviously in my introduction class, they had a couple of oils that came in the kit that addressed respiratory. And it interested me, so I got it, and I started doing some research on my own to figure out which oils would help with respiratory conditions. Of course, at the time, I was strapped for cash. I had phased out a family business that I had worked in, and I'd always had my accounting business part-time, which I was trying to build up because I did not have another option at the moment. So for me, the oils came at such a great time to be able to focus on my health and still supplement my income, so that really and honestly, for the most part, I've really never paid for any of my oils, basically because of working it as a business as well. And that's always an option. But the best class I ever went to at the very beginning, and the reason why I'm so passionate about education, was a class that I attended that was strictly about respiratory and allergies. It was focused on allergies. And that was one of my main triggers for my respiratory issues, so I really wanted to understand this. It was a class that was given by our Diamond leader, Danielle Keene, who is, or was at the time, an emergency room nurse, and Carrie Wybright, who is also a registered nurse. And for the first time in my life, somebody explained to me what was happening inside of my body, inside of my cells, that caused an allergy or an allergic reaction to things. So when you learn this kind of stuff, it doesn't matter what it is that you're allergic to or what it is that is your actual problem. What you need to know is the foundation of that problem so that you can support it and affect change inside of your body. And that just blew my mind, that all of these years I didn't understand that. I learned this in an oil class, the science in an oil class. So I kind of geek out on science. This is a big thing for me, and that's why it has led me on a really wonderful, wonderful wellness journey. I can say now that over 3 years, no asthma medication, no allergy medications. I have literally been able to bring that line up and eliminate the symptoms of those problems that I've had in the past. The journey that it has taken me on, like I said, is definitely an educational journey. My focus is on education. I love to educate. So I have since then become a certified integrative nutrition health coach, which incorporates nutrition into your emotional and psychological and spiritual well-being. So the focus is mainly on your emotional and psychological well-being, but we use nutrition to support that as well. Obviously, the oils are integrated into everything that I do because I feel like that was really a gateway, and that's what it is. It is a gateway. It's an easy way for you to start understanding how cells work in your body and to be able to use it to make efficient and effective changes. And then it will lead you on a journey of discovery so that you can find other aspects that will support your wellness as well. I also have become certified in a bunch of aspects that are directly related to the oils. The chemistry of the essential oils. I'm certified in the ancient oils of the Bible, certified in the raindrop technique, in a VitaFlex technique, and in emotional release using essential oils. So I was very much into educating myself, becoming certified so that I could educate everyone else, and that is really my goal, and that's the goal of this class, and that is kind of the journey that I went on. So I hope you enjoy the class. I wanted you to know a little bit about me so that you can be confident that the information that we share with you is beneficial, and you are then able to make a really good informed decision about how you want to use the oils to direct wellness in your life.